Welcome to A Little Bit Kitchen. My name's Marc. This week we're in beautiful British Columbia and we're going to attempt to climb the mountain that we've been trying to climb all spring. We kept coming up to some snow and some issues, and I never got the chance to get all the way up there and cook the recipe that I wanted. So now I have my nice little mini bike. I'm all packed up and ready to go. We're going to be cooking a delicious paella. We're going to cook a chicken with primitive cooking techniques. So stay tuned. Let's see if I can make it up there. Okay, so that's not a good start, but just got to tighten this chain and then we'll be on our way. Hopefully that's the last time we have to do that. Okay, so this spring there was a bunch of snow right behind us here that didn't let us go through. And you can check out that episode right up there. We cooked something really delicious. This is the furthest we've ever been, so let's keep going. Well, that's the end of the road. I guess we're camping here tonight. Beautiful. I ain't complaining. Just have to watch out for bears because I saw a lot of bear scat along the way. Got to be careful tonight. It's very peaceful up here. Nice little breeze. Well, I'm glad I got to see the top of this. I've been trying to make it up here for like a good year. I didn't know it stopped right at the border where I have a permit to cut wood. So it's actually perfect. Sometimes destiny just picks where you gotta be, you know what I mean? And this is where we gotta be. All right, ready to go. That won't be very hard to start. Everything's nice and crisp. Okay, so I'm gonna build the fire right next to this wall. We're gonna get a nice bed of coals in here. Once we have our coals, I'm gonna make an apparatus to cook our chicken with. Well, that was quick. Let's build our apparatus for this chicken. This is gonna be perfect. I got this marinated chicken and it's split in the back. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna strap this on our apparatus that we just made. So we're gonna make some small incisions right behind the collarbone or the wishbone, and that's gonna give us the most support while the chicken is cooking. This is ready, and it's gonna have enough space in the back to get these legs cooked too. So what I'm gonna do is I'll put it right beside the fire so that it can smoke while I'm building the coals. Wow, it is getting hot in here, and I don't really have a tarp for shade or anything. That wasn't good planning. Just gonna have to move slow. I'm gonna start with the back of the chicken, leave this for about an hour, and then we'll flip it around. Wow, the sun is taking it out of me. Okay, so this episode isn't sponsored by Meter, just so you know. But let's talk about it. So the Meter Plus I bought last week. I made an episode doing a luau with a small suckling pig. You should check it out. The Meter Plus worked pretty well, but the ambient temperature, which is taken from this part of the thermometer, was malfunctioning because the temperature was too high for it to handle. This is the new version, and this is all metal, and you can actually put this into the oven or at the same temperature as the probe. It's gonna read. So we'll test it out today and we'll see how it does. We're gonna get that into the chicken. Get a good rotisserie on that. Yeah, it's looking good. So we're making a paella tonight, and I have a pan, a paella pan. So we're making a nice Spanish paella. So basically I think the pan is what makes it a paella. It's like this flat steel pan. Since it's in this pan, it's called a paella, and it's gonna be delicious. And we have all of the components for it: tomatoes, paprika, cayenne, garlic, and chicken stock. And you cook that slowly in here with rice, with sticky rice. And at the end, you cover it and let it steam inside with some foil. The bottom gets nice and crispy. Nice crispy rice on the bottom and some nice soft, delicious rice on the top. We're gonna finish that with some scallops and roasted chicken. I can't see why that wouldn't be a showstopper. I think it's gonna be a showstopper and a half. Okay, so I brought some beautiful scallops. This is a little bit chewy, but it has a lot of flavor, so I'll add it to my stock. Oh man, the sun just went down behind those clouds and it is beautiful here. I was actually debating to go back down the mountain to go for a dip, but I think we might survive. Wow, I'm so slow because of this heat. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm just gonna let it rest. Looking delicious. Nice and crispy. Wow. Talk to me, Cassandra. Lots of bugs around here now. Now that the wind died down, that ain't cool. Alright, we're ready. It's rested and everything's good to go. So I'm just gonna keep this baby warm on the side here until our paella is ready, and then we're gonna cut the nicest pieces off of it and add it on top of the rice. Dirty bugs that are probably eating the bear poo and then landing on my scallops. I don't really like that. Ain't nobody wants some bear poo scallops, man. I ain't heard of that. Delicious chorizo sausage. My pan is really small, so I don't think I'm gonna need all of this. So we have some beautiful olive oil. Take it off the heat a little bit, just so that we don't burn the garlic. Add your rice. Toast it a little bit. Add your chicken stock. Water, and then scrape the bottom clean. I'm kind of doing this in reverse. I should have added my tomato while cooking, but My pan was a little bit too hot. I had to stop the cooking process. That's what happens when you're cooking on fire. Nothing's really predictable. You just have to adapt as you go. All right, so we have some foil. I'm gonna make a little sachet with my saffron and my spices, and I'm gonna toast it real quick before I add it in. This will release the flavors. So this is a mix of paprika, cayenne, and then I have my saffron. Oh. And we're gonna toast this on the fire just to release the flavor of the saffron before we add it in. You can smell it. You don't want to overdo this. Now add your spices in there. You can see there's a little bit of roasting that happened in there. So we're gonna mix that in. So we're gonna bring this to a boil, and then we're gonna wrap it with foil. Oh, the bugs are really coming out. I'm gonna have to get this fire going ASAP after I'm done cooking. Okay, our paella's doing really well. I can hear it sizzling away, and I just want to form that nice crust on the bottom. That's what makes a really good paella, is that crust. Look at that chicken, baby. Has a beautiful crust. The skin is just unbelievable. Beautiful meat. We picked the best parts. We have nice pieces of leg, kind of like shawarma style, and then a breast. And we're just gonna finish this over the coals real quick. Oh yeah, now we're looking good. Some extra smoke in there too. Oh. Wow. Now that looks like a traditional, authentic paella. And we have the crust, ladies and gentlemen. We have the crust. Okay, let's eat this fast and then make a huge fire. I forgot because I was having a heat stroke earlier, is some salt. But it's okay because the chorizo and the chicken stock were seasoned. So this is just gonna add a little finishing. And that'll be beautiful. Wow, the mosquitoes are amazing tonight. Just beautiful mosquitoes. Beautiful and almost delicious because I'm eating them too. Okay, let's dig in here. So let's see what we have. Oh, we have a nice little crust on the bottom. And look at that color, the nice roasted color there. Just unreal. Wow. That was worth the wait. Look at that. Look at the crust. Would you look at it? Look at that crust. That crust and the view, unbelievable. A crust view. Look at what I'm looking at here. Absolutely delicious. Nice little scallop. Why not? Thank you, Lord. For this beautiful day and this beautiful meal. Best paella I've ever made. A little bit of lime. This is gonna kick it to a whole new level. Especially with these mosquitoes. Thank you. I think I'm gonna have to make a paella at least once a month. Unbelievable. Look at that skin. Let's try this beautiful chicken breast. Wow. Man, I love smoking meat. I have to go eat by the fire. Alright guys, I've made an executive decision. I was gonna camp up here, but to be honest, I don't have any water. There's a lot of mosquitoes. I'm parked right beside the river down on the bottom of this mountain. And I kind of want to go and wash myself down there because I've been sweating all day. If I leave now, I can make a nice fire when I get there, and we can enjoy ourselves a little bit more. So I'm just gonna pack up here and make our descent. Beautiful. Almost there. All right, we're back. That took about an hour and my GoPro ran out of battery. But it was a fun run. That's why I wanted to come back. This place is beautiful. Not as much mosquitoes down here. Okay, well, I'm just gonna finish off the night watching this beautiful fire, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Good morning. I think I'm gonna take the mini bike out and go fill up my water bottles. So many mosquitoes this year. Not sure why. Maybe it's the temperature. But I've never seen mosquitoes like that in Squamish before. And I've been coming here for like, what, 15 years? Pretty much every weekend. Most weekends anyways. Never seen so much. Even up there in the mountains last night, unreal. How many mosquitoes. I had to get out of there. So I don't know if it's like the climate change or whatever. Maybe it hasn't been very warm. I mean, in past years, maybe it was like warmer. So that's why there wasn't so many mosquitoes. I'm not sure. Anyways, if you're a mosquito expert, leave your comments in the section so that we can all learn about mosquitoes and why they're here this year. The minerals that you get out of this water and the parasites are way worth coming up here to get those. Nature's joys. Okay, we're back to camp. I'm just gonna clean up, organize some things. I have to get back to the city and do some chores. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. I'm gonna be uploading every Friday, so please stay tuned and like and subscribe. Don't forget, I need the support, aight? So do that now. Subscribe now, okay? Don't wait. And I'll see you next week, next Friday. Peace.